Python dictionaries. Dictionaries are used to store data values in key and value pairs. A dictionary is a collection which is ordered, changeable, and do not allow duplicates. But note, as of Python 3.7, dictionaries are ordered. But in 3.6 and earlier, dictionaries are unordered, just like sets. Let's go in. Let's create some dictionaries. So the first one I will create is a dictionary called car. We also use curly braces like we use in sets, but the difference is this one comes in key value pair. Okay, so let's start. Let's get a brand. And what brand of car? Let's call this Ford. So I'm using quotes because it's a string. Then model, we can have a Mustang. So let's say Ford Mustang. Then we can have a year. With the year this car was created, seriously, I don't know. So I'm just going to call it any year. I like to keep my keys in small letters. Let's say 1993. Okay, model. So dictionaries can contain different types of values. Okay, it can also contain different kind of data types, and also dictionaries cannot have duplicates. So I want to do something, so let's drop this down to make it more presentable so that we can see everything properly. So this is another way to write your dictionaries. You can do it like this to make them more descriptive so that you can see everything on one line. So I have brand Ford, model Mustang, year 93. Let's proceed. So we could even do something like this. Let's say electric. Is it an electric car? So probably this is false. It's not electric. We can also have colors. So we want to have series of colors. And this could be a list. So we can have the red version. We can have the blue version. And we can also have black. So what I'm trying to make you see here is that in a dictionary, you can have different data types. So as you can see, the value we have here for color is actually a list. The value we have for electric is actually a boolean. The value we have for year is an integer. And the value we have for model is model and brand. They are both strings. So, like we always do, we can check, we can print out the value of this dictionary. So it's car. So let's print out the value of car and see what we have. And you can see what we have on our output. It's all here. What if we check for the type of car? Let's see what type of data it is. And the type car is what? A dict. You can see dict is short for dictionary. We can also check for the length using len. You should know this by now. And as you can see, 5. So how is it 5? We have brand, model, year, electric, and colors. So we have 5 keys and 5 values. Another way we can create a dictionary is using the constructor. So let's say we have a user is equal to, then we use dict to create it. We have name is equal to Precious. We can have job is equal to what? Teacher. We can have age is equal to 90. We can have even country is equal to Nigeria. And let's check if we are correct with this. So if I check for the length of user, I want to see the length. That's the number of values we have in there. 4. Name, job, age, country. What if we check for the type of user? you can see is also a dict, okay? And we can also print it out. So print user and you can see we still have the same thing. So 2 ways to create your dictionaries. Let's proceed. Now, let's try to access the values. We'll be using car for this. So let's just comment user out. Now, let's assume we want to get the model. We can do something like car and model. If I run this, we have Mustang. You can see car model is Mustang. Also, you can also use get. So car.get, it's a method. So if we say car.get model, we still have the same thing, Mustang. We can also get our keys and values. And how do we do that? We use car.keys is a method, so you have to put in your brackets. So it will give us all the keys. Look at all the keys we have. We have brand, we have model, we have year, electric, and colors. We can also get the values. So if we run this, these are the values we have: Ford, Mustang, 93, false, and the list. We can also get items. And as you can see, this prints out a dictionary with the key and the value pair. So we have the key and the value, the key and the value, the key and the value, the key and the value. That's what you get when you use car.items, or when you use the items method. We can also check if a key is present, just the way we do it. So if model in car, then print what? This car as a model. Save, and let's run this. You can see, because we have the key model inside of car, it has gone ahead to print out our print statement, which says this car as a model. So this is how you check if a key exists. We can also change values. So if we want to change the value of, let's change the year to 2010. To do that, you say car, and what are we changing? We are changing year is equal to 2010. Now, if we print the car dictionary again, our year should be updated. You can see year is now 2010. Also, we can add a new, key value pair using the same tactic. So let's assume we want to add car, and let's check if this car is a 4-wheel. No, let's check if it uses diesel. Okay, so I will say diesel is equal to, let's say, true. Okay, so now because this does not exist, it will be added. And to confirm this, let's run it. And you can see diesel true has been added to our dictionary. So this is how you update value, and this is also how you add a new key value pair to your dictionary. Also, we can remove, you can delete from the dictionary. So let's delete the model. You do that by using car.pop. And what do you want to delete? We want to delete the model. Now, if we print this, you can see that we don't have model anymore because we've used the pop to remove it. You can also use clear to remove everything inside of the dictionary. So if I do that and save, and I run this, I like to clear the output first. You see, Our dictionary now is empty. Also, we can loop through the dictionary. So we can say for X in car, print what? Let's print X, and let's see what we have. Clear. You can see we have everything: brand, model, year, electric, and cars. Okay. Now, what if we want to iterate through the keys only? So we say car.keys. Car.keys, because we want to print out all the keys. We have the same thing. Now, what if we want to check the values? We can say car.values, clear output, run. And as you can see, we have all the values on the screen. What if we want all the items, the key value pair themselves? So we say car.items. And as you can see, we have everything right now on the screen. So this is how you loop through your dictionary. You can also copy the dictionary. So we can create a new car. We say car2 is equals to car.copy. If we print car2, let's see what we have. You see, we have the same thing for car2 because we copied everything in car to car2. Okay, guys, so this is it on Python dictionaries. And we've touched on some of the methods that you can use with dictionaries. There are a little bit more, but these are the important ones that you would always come across. But if you want to research more, like I always say, you can always check the Python documentation. So guys, see you in the next video.